Final seconds, first half. It's Peterson. Step back three, sticks it. What a shot. And that could carry him momentum-wise into the second half.
Yeah, and they're playing up a level, but as you've said earlier, they're playing up a level with high major size guys as Peterson gets one to go.
In the Big 12, and that's saying something with the quality of teams, especially at the top. He'll make it here, he'll lean in, use the goals and get his miss.
Wow, that is a quick second jump.
They'll make a move. Bullseye.
Boy, that footwork right there, Coach. That was high-level stuff. Really struggled from 2 on the year. 26% on 2-point shots.
Peterson. They'll take it in. With Nate Burleson and the crew from our CBS studios in New York. Peterson. Nice fadeaway.
Nice.
Cook it.
That's not easy, that angle. He's running away from the ball.
Little Iverson kind of cut. You put him in space, and that is a much more difficult shot going.
Volleyballed around. It's collected here. Council on the move. Peterson on the wing. Three. Pulls up.
What a pass and find from Melvin Council.
Badunga. Sets the screen. Peterson ramrods his way inside.
But he set that up with the initial.
Peterson.
Well, that set the cut up right there with the back door. How about that hesitation and then burn that thing to the rim? It is all Jayhawks here in San Diego.
Creates some space.
Peterson to bump his three. Carl puts it down.
Right back at you, creating some space. Get to the body and step it back.
Under 9 to go. Peterson again.
And coming right back. Beautiful pull-up off the dribble.
Council. Peterson. Under 6 to go. He'll zig, he'll zag, he'll score.
That pro hop, just to make that extra play, makes the move, pro hop to the lane. Coach talked about it. Doesn't take much to get him going. Darryn Peterson making a move, using the pro hop, just splitting.
One-hands it, draws a double team immediately, and still going to work the paint. And from the elbow, got it to go.
Such a tough shot to defend.
Right.
All above, around the three-point line, above the break. So the threes is the highest percentage.
Dybansta again, 15-footer. Dybansta draws a crowd. Every time he's on the outside, it draws a double team. It didn't matter. Just took it to the rack. Longhorns with a 3-point lead. Number 3, Dybansta drawing a double team. Still puts it up and nails it. Wow. Dybansta turns around, had a look at Coach Young. Now he's basically playing the point. And going to work from 16. Got it.
Pretty looking jumper here, partner. The little step back. Nothing you can do. Defense is too late.
Dybansta back pedals and now 4 pedals, if you will. In traffic, up and in.
So if they allow him to camp out right under the basket, that's big trouble for BYU.
Dybansta in the lane, score it. Dybansta, whoa. Okay, now he scored in the second half. College basketball, he hasn't disappointed us.
This guy.
Dybansta again draws a double team. Trying to work his way on the baseline, threw it, somehow did and scored. Wow. Dybansta in traffic, up, in, and under. Rebound, right to third. He's going to go coast to coast, and then he has to give it up. Dybansta, a 3, goes. Acuff all the way up and under with a right hand, didn't get it, kept alive by Ewan, and then back outside for 3.
Just such a smooth.
Thomas thought about one on top of the key. Acuff works baseline. His jumper goes. Hard work for that shot, and it doesn't go for Finlandson. And that's Brazil to Acuff on the drive.
keep them within striking distance. Still down 13. But boy, was Arkansas off to a hot start.
Acuff, little finger roll. And he's got 13 already. Acuff on the drive. Up and in, off the window.
What a finish.
Going to run out of eligibility as they head to the bench. Nice backdoor cut by Acuff. Reverse layup. That looked too easy. All-American. And his backcourt mate going to the rack to open things up. Thomas with the first bucket of the ball game.
Yeah, you can see the size, positional size at every position.
Great inbound play. Easy one for Thomas. And Erickson trying to find the handle right in front of us. Throws it away. Now it's on a break to Thomas. And he scores. Yeah, they sure did. And they're keeping that energy going as Meleek Thomas with a mid-range jumper. He's got 8.
He is a high flyer off one leg, 2 legs. He got in transition, big time finish.
Thomas trying to do the same and score it for Meleek Thomas. He's got
adapt to the pace and speed and length of Arkansas, but now that they have, they're generating better shots.
Just like that, Meleek Thomas comes in well on their way to that, and then some. Turnover on the inside. And Bullock has it taken right back. Thomas. And the knee looks okay.
Yes, it sure does. Every single possession trying to milk that clock as much as they can.
8-0 run. So it was 23 at one point. And goes back to Thomas, and he knocks down a 3, and we'll see. Meleek Thomas with a cross step and another basket.
Fade away. And Flemmings, there's the first bucket for the freshman from San Antonio. Maybe 10.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that'll help.
Flemmings, that is so pretty for Kingston Flemmings.
Care as long as it goes in, it goes in.
Flemmings, boy, the lost art of the mid-range is not lost on that freshman. One of the best freshmen in the country, projected top 10 pick. Outlet, here he is, Flemmings, finger rolls it home. Alex Brindle has seen enough. Timeout, Idaho.
Idaho trying to get back in this thing, taking advantage of the easy looks.
Boy, speaking of mid-range, Flemmings, he's just been dicing them up.
So you're saying their program is freshman-y? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that freshman, boy, he is ready for the big moments, Kingston Flemmings.
Because you put that work in every day. You're not treated special. Shout out to Freddie Hunter, a walk-on that I played with in Michigan that actually started.
They had not been since those days in the 80s, since 84. And now every year they're making a deep run. And this guy could help them make another one. Kingston Flemmings has put on a show tonight.
Boozer maintains it. Duke won the ACC championship. And Boozer works his way in for 2. Sienna is on a heater. 31-20. Boozer push shot is pure.
And Ralph, he's had success getting downhill.
Doty was short. Boozer cruises ahead. Ooh. Boozer, move to the rim by Cayden Boozer on the acceleration.
Change of direction.
Well, just a second.
Carlos couldn't do that.
Cayden can't. Under 4 minutes to play. First half. Boozer using the screen from Brown. Boozer works into the paint, and he hits the teardrop. Missed it. Rebound, scooped off the floor by Boozer. Boozer on the move. Boozer in attack mode to the rim on the reverse.
One-man fast break right there.
That we know they possess. If it's not one Boozer, it's the other. Cayden to the chin with alacrity.
And going to this zone right now, trying to slow down the attack and maybe get some rest.
Easy there.
And it rattles home for Cayden Boozer.
Anytime you get 2 to play 1 like that.
Spread it now to Cayden Boozer. Brown whips it to the perimeter. Boozer lets it fly. Kaboom.
Tough.
Schultz. Oh, the deflection and the takeaway by Boozer. Looking for the angle. He's got it for the layup.
Great job using that rim as well. He's a strong driver there.
To negate Riley Mulvey.
Here's your 5-man.
Yeah.
Boozer on a handoff to his brother.
That's a jumper.
And off the window, he kisses it home. Shoots it at 33% from downtown.
Very imaginative on the offensive end looking at games. Speaking
The jumper is silky smooth. Cayden Boozer. His 32nd game this season in double figures.
this club really swarms a little on defense.
Boozer loops it up and in.
That's smart. Didn't settle right there. Could have taken that three, but
He's got 13 points to lead all scorers. Siena back in front by 11. Boozer, all business.
His brother on the money with the pass, but the cut, gorgeous.
And it's 50-45. The answer is not there for Boozer. Tip attempt. Boozer inside. Double pump and a bucket. The versatility. Wagler nearly went. The tip in. No. Mirkovic sticks with it.
Big, strong kid. 6'9", powerful.
The acceleration by Thrower. He loses the ball. There were 3 Illinois players there to greet him. Wagler gives it up. Mirkovic winds it up. Shooting practice.
How about the patience, though?
Stojakovic one-on-one with Zanoni.
They keep their dribble alive more than most from a lot of different. This guy really likes the booty ball.
Switch it. Mirkovic powers in for 2. Lob it in. Mirkovic also brings a 7-foot wingspan to the party. That's a spin and bucket.
What a great set. Got to keep this guy out of the lane. He's powerful.
Missed
Look
it
at this
on
rebound.
a banker. Boy, Mirkovic is doing serious work. Wagler misses on a 3.
Again.
Another offensive board. Mirkovic cannot be stopped. Another offensive rebound for the Fighting Illini. That's 12.
Fran alluded to this, talking to Tracy. You just can't do it.
Pick and pop. Mirkovic, count it, a 3.
Empty side left.
And that bounced off the foot of Power. Boswell, the hustle, looking for the angle. Kick it. Visic, air ball, but caught underneath by Mirkovic. He has been dominant. Penn has lost 10 straight NCAA tournament games, making their first appearance in the Big Dance since 2018. Their last win, 1994. They beat Nebraska.
Look at this kid. Yeah,
inside, Mirkovic. Just past the midway point, second half. It's all Illinois right now. 70-49.
Look at this. He called that all the way.
Mirkovic
just chased everybody out. I guess they're afraid of him. Everybody cleared out.
13-1 in the first round as a 4 seed or better. Oh, wow! Mirkovic is at another level.
Total clear out. He didn't even use the screen.
Different guy than that photo. He looks different and he plays different. Wow.
He was there an hour before, as we found out, and an hour after, then played the Hawks.
Yep.
And he was not himself. And I've said to Chuck, look, it's none of my business.
But that's going to be tough on a consistent basis against a team that is so much bigger.
Burries. It's a 3.
He is playing with so much confidence.
Regular season and tournament champions in the rugged Big 12. 3 right here. It's down the drain. Burries.
He was the leading three-point shooter in the NEC at 43%.
And not the highest volume guy, but with Arizona, if they're going to play drop or they're going to be in the hedge, pick and pops will be there.
It's another 3 for Burries. He's got 4 boards and 3 blocks. A little shimmy move here by Bradley. Oh, look at that drive and hammering it home. Burries.
Here in San Diego, Brayden Burries getting it done from 3 at the rim. And
a floater on the fly, knocked away. Miranda picked up inside Arizona. Henkrochenko got it. Burries, 3, book it.
Oh my God.
New Wildcat run. They are putting on a show here in this first half.
Bradley on top. Cutting his Burries.
Man.
We have seen it all from
every
Brayden
aspect.
Burries. We've seen him in transition.